Take a nice inhale up and exhale out to the side. This time, exhale up to the side, or sorry, inhale up to the side, exhale down front. And then inhale up to the side. With your right hand, take the just below your left wrist and gently move into a side bend, pulling on that arm as you're pushing that foot into the ground to lengthen through the side body. Inhale up to center, exhale, release both arms down. Inhale up to the side, reach with the left hand just below the right wrist. And then it's like you're pulling the arm up and over into that side bend, pushing that right foot into the ground and getting that nice lengthening through the side body. Inhale up to center, exhale, circle down. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale up, right arm reaches below the left wrist, and exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale up to center, exhale, release down. Let's do it again. The second time around is always better, so we know what we're doing. And reaching up and exhaling down. Bring the hands to the hips this time. Take the feet wide and turn the toes out. Just lower into about a half squat. So your legs are not parallel to the ground. You just lower down a little bit and then just slide from side to side. Easy waking up through those hips this morning. A few more times. And then bend that left knee and place your left forearm on that thigh and reach that opposite arm up and over. And then from here, you're in this reaching over position. Just do a little reach with that rib cage forward and then back, almost like you're crossing that shoulder over. Do that a few times. Just wake up through that twisting motion. But you are supported on your left thigh by your left arm and just reaching that right shoulder forward and back a little bit. Sort of cross body. One more time, come back up. And then release, come all the way up, hands to the hips. And now bend that right leg, right forearm goes to that thigh, left arm reaches up and over, reach, reach, reach. And then cross that shoulder over and back, over and back. A few more times. Supported on that right thigh by your right forearm. Last time, reaching, reaching, reach through that arm. And then come all the way back up to center. Hands to the hips. And now slide those feet out even farther and turn the feet forward. So now the feet are parallel to each other. Reach down to the mat, or you could use your block here if you wanted to, and slide from side to side again. So a little deeper opening through the hip. Yeah, just enjoy that slide. Bringing a little movement into this little heat. Feels good on such a cold February morning. And then again, keep that left knee bent. Lift up the right front of the foot so the right heel is resting and just sink a little bit deeper into that stretch, that wake up stretch. And then release that foot down, slide all the way over to the other side. So right knee is bending, front of the left foot is lifting, left heel is on the mat. Just sink into that stretch a little bit more. Nice. And then come back to center. And now bend through the left knee again. This time, pivot so that you're in a lunge position with your hands on your mat. Reach the rib cage forward. Lower the knee. And then lift. Lower and lift. 4 more times. 3, 2, and last one. Keep it lifted, pivot all the way back. And now pivot to the right. And again, so you're in a low lunge position, reach the rib cage forward. That will always get you a better stretch in that front of the hip. Lower the knee and lift. Lower and lift. Keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Keep it lifted, pivot all the way back to center. And then bring the whole body all the way up. You're in this wide-legged standstill, hands to the hips. And now turn those heels in again. And then this time lower right down so the thighs are parallel to the floor. Make sure you can lift your toes. That's a really good way to make sure that you're nicely rooted down through the ground. Take an inhale here, release the toes, and then exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. So wide-legged squat here. And as we're doing this, we'll do 8 more. Imagine that you're dragging those heels toward each other. That works the inner thighs a little bit. You can also visualize the inner thighs dragging toward each other. 6 more. 5, 4, 3. Really squeeze. Last one. Go into that low position. Hang out there for just a moment. Lift all 10 toes and then slide from side to side. Slide right and left this time. Yeah, keep the toes lifted. You can do it. Feel it through the quads. Beauty. One more time each side. It's just like a little add-on. Lower the toes, come all the way up and walk the feet in. Beautiful. Let's grab our weights. Let's do some tricep work here. So back to one of our originals, arms hanging down, palms facing forward, pull the whole of the arms back, bend the elbows, keep the palms facing forward. As you exhale, press back. Inhale to bend, exhale, press back. Crown of the head, reaching toward the ceiling. 10 more. 8, 7, counting always for your breathing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep it pressed back. Arms are pressed back. Hold it there. And now lower the whole of the arms down. Beautiful. Release the weights. Grab your band. Let's go into our triceps. Let's do it balancing. So shift your body weight to your left leg. Bring your all your arms up. And then bring the right leg up. Kind of got that stuck in there. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull down and back. So you're balancing while you're doing your lat pull downs. Wakes up through the core now. 10, 9, 8. Love this one. 7. Keep the crown of the head reaching up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold the arms down. Stay with it, stay with it. Slowly release it forward. And then release the arm all the way down. Beautiful. Let's go back to our wide-legged stance again. Hands to the hips. Nice. Toes are turned out. Lower down. Lift all 10 toes again so you feel grounded through the soles of feet. Now release the toes, take an inhale, exhale, come up. Do exactly the same thing, just a second set of it. As you're coming up, imagine you're dragging the heels toward each other. Keep going. 8 more. 8. Really think about those inner thighs. 7, 6. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Really dragging. Last one. Then go back down low. Down low. Nice work. This time, lift the heels up. Good. Stay low. Slide right and left. You got it. Just a little add-on just to challenge those quads. We can do it. Feels so good on a Monday morning to get up, find your energy, go for it. One more each side. Come back to center, lower the heels down, and then come all the way up. Walk the feet together, reach for your weights again. Let's do those triceps one more time. Exactly the same idea, palms facing forward. Pull the arms back, bend the elbows, press back. Good. Keep going. 12 of these. 10 more. 9, 8. Keep pressing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we'll keep this going, but we'll turn the palms up toward the ceiling. So press back and turn. So it's like you're turning your thumbs in toward each other and the palms toward the ceiling. Keep going. Little overload here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Palms are facing up, thumbs pointing toward each other. Lift a little bit higher. And then release. Fantastic. Weights go down. Grab your band. Back to our lat pull downs. Let's balance with the opposite leg. So weight bearing on the right leg, arms come up, lift the left leg up, take an inhale, exhale, pull down and back. Good, not changing anything except for the leg that we're standing on. 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Make sure you're exhaling on that exertion. 6, 4 more. 3, 2. Woo-hoo. Just had to put the toe down there for a minute. Okay, it's all good. Release it down. Beautiful. Now, let's go to a lunge. We woke up the hips, so we're ready for this. Up to the top of your mat. Step way back with your right leg first. So working the left leg first. Oftentimes we choose the right to work on, so it's good to switch it up. All right, nice and tall through the body. Lower down into that nice low lunge. Option to go straight up and down from here with the feet staying on the mat, both feet staying on the mat, or to come to standing, or to come to a knee lift. So you choose. Inhale here before you begin. Exhale, come up. So option is to keep both feet on the ground, option to stand, or option to knee lift. In all the options, option to add the arms. You choose. 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Keep going. Last 2. Last 1. Step back to the lunge. Nice strong lunge. Cactus pose in the arms. Lift the front toes to make sure you're really settled into that front foot. Exhale to twist toward your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Keep going. 8 more. Well, actually, that's 6 more. I want to do 8 altogether. I don't know what's my counting today. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come back to center. Lower the hands to the waist. Take an inhale. Exhale, step it up. Nice. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to change direction. So I'm always facing the camera. Step back, left leg. Working the right leg this time. Lift the right toes. Make sure that you're solidly grounded through the foot. Remember, option to come up and down, both feet on the ground, option to standing or knee up. Ready? Inhale, exhale, come up. Option also to add the arms. You choose. Lots of options here. So make sure you're challenging yourself. Maybe start on one of the harder ones for you and then go to an easier one. 6 more. 5, 4, lots of options. 3, 2, last one, staying right here. Bring the arms to cactus pose. Again, check in that you can still lift those toes in the front foot, and then exhale to twist. Inhale back, exhale, twist. Keep going with this. 6 more. 5, this challenges our balance too. 4, gotta love that. 3, 2, and last one. Oh, nice work. Release the hands actually right down to the mat this time, and then find tabletop position. And find your weights. So again, I'll just reiterate, if you have these dumbbell style weights, your left hand could be around the weight with the wrist straight and you're anchored there. Option also to put your hand just straight on the floor, whatever you choose. Hold the weight in your right hand. Let's work the back of the shoulders. Bend the elbow, take an inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Good work, keep going. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, really strong. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Now keep it lifted, keep it lifted. Imagine you're doing a little squeeze with the shoulder blade and then release. A little squeeze and then release. It's a really subtle movement. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. And now release that arm down, lower the weight. Let's switch right over to the other side. So weight's in the left hand, but you could be anchored on that right one if you want to. Bend the elbow, take an inhale, exhale, lift. Check in with your breathing. Exhale on exertion. So as you lift, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep counting, 5, 4, 3. And again, when you get to the last one, hold it up. Do a little squeeze with the shoulder blade and then release. Squeeze and release. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Changes the muscle fiber work that we're doing and adds a little extra fatigue. Release down and good. Let's do exactly the same thing. Let's challenge the core a little bit while we're doing this. So you're holding the weight in your right hand, about to do the same exercise. Bring the elbow so it's bent and the weight is off the mat. And now imagine that the hand that's still grounded, the left hand, is dragging toward the opposite knee on that diagonal, and then lift that left leg up and push it back. Probably can't see, but mine's out there, push behind me. So now we're balancing. Now, same thing, take an inhale, exhale, lift the arm. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Good work, 10 more, 10, 9. So just adding this balance challenge makes it more fun, doesn't it? 6, 5, 4. If you can think of it, as you're lifting the weight, drag that hand that's on the floor toward that opposite knee, is on the diagonal. I think there's 2 more. 1 more, hold it there, little squeeze, release, little squeeze, release, just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then release the arm down, and then release the leg down. Let's do exactly the same thing on the other side. So you're holding the weight in your left arm. Before you begin doing anything, imagine that right hand is dragging toward that opposite knee. So the weight is lifted, you're dragging with that hand toward the opposite knee, and now you lift up that right leg and push back. Good, so my leg is lifted. Just so you know, I'm not cheating there. Take an inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Good work, keep going. 10 more, 9. So imagine as you're lifting, you're dragging that hand toward that knee on the diagonal. 6 more, 5, 4, 3, so strong. On that last one, keep it lifted. 6 of those little squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 4 more, 3, 2, last one, lower, hand comes down, and then the leg comes down. Beauty. Take a moment, just shake out the arms. That's actually a fair bit of work for the arms, isn't it? Yeah, are they feeling a little jelly-like? Give them a little shake then. Okay, side plank. Weight is optional if you want it. Go to whatever side you prefer. If you want to, you could use your block. You could put your forearm on your block. That just makes it a tiny little bit easier. And then you could add the weight. So it's kind of a way of increasing the load, but also decreasing it. So you can play around with that. So I'll just show you. So you have your arm on that block, bottom leg bent or straight. Okay, remember, going to that straight leg is also an option to play with. Pull the head back, lower and lift, down and lift, down and lift. Keep the head pulled back. 10 more, 9, 8, 7. So the weight is there on the hip just for extra weight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, keep it lifted. And then bend it and lower down. Great, let's do the same thing on the other side. So if you experimented with that block, it's just a way when you raise the elevation of where your forearm is, it makes it just a tiny little bit easier on the abdominals, on the oblique abdominals. But if you're adding the weight, that is adding quite a bit more work. So it's a way to kind of go up, but come down a little bit. Not quite as intense. All right, let's set up whatever bottom leg position you want. Head pulled back, weight on that hip, lower and lift, lower and lift. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Keep going. Keep counting. That really helps. 6, 5, 4, 3. It helps with your breathing is what it's helping with. When your breathing works, everything works better. Keep the lift so strong, and then release it down. Beauty. Let's go to some push-ups, variation today, using that block. So get into your push-up position. I'll actually face the camera for this so that you can see. Put your block underneath your right hand on its lowest level. So if you've got a book, you know, it's maybe, I don't know, 4 inches or something high. Your opposite hand, your left hand, is on the ground. So you just have a bit of a discrepancy here between what's going on in the chest muscles, which is kind of a nice way to vary things so that we are sure we're challenging all the muscle fibers. You can be from your toes or from your knees. Let's do 12 push-ups. So inhale, lower, exhale, press away. Lower, press away. 10 more. Exhale as you press away. That's the key. 9 more. 8. Keep the crown of the head reaching forward. 7, 6, 5. Breathing, right? 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're going straight into another set, but with the block on the other side. So the block is now under the left hand. The right hand is on the floor. Set up, whether you're from your toes or from your knees. 12 again. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press away. 10 more. 9, 8. Whew. Are you breathing? 6, 5, 4. The counting helps so much to really be sure that you are exhaling as you press away. Last one. Oh, beautiful. That's great, isn't it? Felt like it was a little easier, didn't it? Because we were slightly elevated there. So the one side, we're not working quite to that same range of motion. But then when we switch it up and do 24 together, oh, brilliant. All right, let's go back to our side planks again. Bring your weight along with you. And if you want, you can use the block again if you like that variation. If it really didn't mean anything to you, just go to whatever's comfortable for you. Find the elevation that works for you. Set up in your side plank. Pull the head back, push the hip forward, lower and lift. Lower and lift. 10 more again. Keep breathing with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift, lift, lift. Pull the head back. Yeah. Now rotate to a plank position here. Regular plank. Put your weight on the mat. Find your plank. Beautiful. Walk the toes in toward the elbows. Contract, release. Contract, release. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Count with me again. 4 on the contraction. 3, crown of the head reaching forward. 2, last one. Lower the knees. Press yourself back to a kneeling position. Open up the arms to cactus pose, and then straighten out the arms and release down. Grab your weight again. We have to do the same thing on the other side. Starting to sweat, I hope. Set yourself up. Have your weight on top of that hip, just for added weight. That's all. Add challenge by added weight. Set yourself up in your side plank. Head pulls back, hip pulls forward. Ready? Lower and lift. Yeah. The exhale is as you pull the hip away. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep working. 6. Head's pulling back. 5, 4, 3. Stay with it. Last one. Lift, 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 lift. Here we go. Rotate to that plank position with your weight, but lower the weight. Leave the weight there. Find your plank. Walk the feet toward the shoulders, or sorry, toward the elbows. Actually, toward the shoulders too. Drag, release. Drag, release. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, crown of the head reaching ahead of you. 2 more. Last one. Knees lower. Press it back to a kneeling position. High kneel or low kneel, doesn't matter. Open the arms up to cactus pose. Straighten out the arms. Pull back and release down. Nice work. Okay, really gonna throw you this time now. Another set of push-ups without the block. So hands both on the mat. Let's see where we can go. Let's aim for 12. We might be fatigued. We might be able to do 12. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. Inhale to lower, exhale, press away. Inhale, lower, exhale, press away. We're in push-ups wide-handed, so the elbow is stacking over the wrist as you bend and lower. We just have 8 more to go. Count it out. 7, 6, 5. Are you breathing? 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beauty. Sit it back. Reach for your band. Let's do a little inner thigh work to finish things off here. So you've got your band. Left leg is bent. Right foot gets the band. Pull the band back to anchor at that hip of that leg that the band is attached to on the foot. The other leg is bent. Sole of the foot is on the mat. Straighten out the leg. Lift it up. Open and then bring back together. Open, pull back. 10 more. 10. And remember, one of the tricks to this is imagining that you're squeezing both inner thighs together. Even though the left leg is staying perfectly steady, imagine squeezing it toward the right. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, love this one. 2, and last one. Okay, lower, bend, release the band. Do the same thing on the left side. Okay, so right leg is bent this time. Left leg is straight out. Band is anchored at that left hip. Right hand is just beside the right hip to anchor you. Lift the leg up, take it wide, bring it in. Take it wide, bring it in. Good work, 10 more. And remember that trick of squeezing, like you're squeezing both inner thighs together, even though that right leg now is staying perfectly steady. It's just the left one moving in and out. Good work. So 6 more. 5, 4, you can do it. 3, 2, last one. Beauty. Lower it down and release. Really, we need to do another set with the toe turned in because it just changes things a little bit. Gives you a little bit of extra stretch through that IT band too, and glute med. Okay, so set up for the same thing. Right leg again. Pull that band back so it's anchored at that hip. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Turn the toe in toward the midline so it's pigeon-toed basically. Take it away, bring it back in. Take it away, bring it back in. Fabulous. 10 more. 10. 9, as if you're squeezing both thighs together. 8 more. 7, 6. Oh, really feeling this morning. Don't know about you guys. Hope you are. 4, 3. Maybe need to do this more often. And 1 more, and turn the toe up and release down. Beauty. Let's sneak in that last side, and then it's time for a quick stretch. So right leg is bent, left leg is straight, anchor, turn the toe in toward the midline, lift the leg up off the floor, move it away, bring it back in, move it away, bring it back in. Fabulous. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4. Oh, it's getting good, isn't it? 3, 2, and last one. Turn the toe up, release it down. Oh, fantastic. Release the band. Stay seated here. Bring the soles of the feet together, hands to the shins, just above the ankles. Pull the heels in as close as you can. Press the forearms into the inner thighs and lift up through the crown of the head. So really tall, tall spine. Keep pushing those forearms in. Yeah, reach the rib cage forward a little bit. Press with those forearms in again. Keep pressing with the forearms. Resist the pressure with the inner thighs. So push up with those inner thighs into the forearms. Keep breathing. That's key. Yeah, keep pressing. And then release that resistance of the legs pushing up. See if you can push open those legs a little bit more. Reach the rib cage forward. Really nice opening for the hips. Strangely soothing for the low back. All right. And then bring those knees up together, soles of the feet on the floor. Nice hug in of the shins, nice tall spine. Stay here, take one more full deep breath. Keep your right arm exactly where it is, hugging those shins. Release the left arm behind you and just move into a little twist to that side. Yeah. Keep lifting, keep hugging. And then come all the way back to center. So now the left arm is wrapped around and the right arm releases behind for that little twist. Ah, that feels good. Twisting always feels good, especially at the end of the day. If you have time to do a little bit of twisting at the end of the day, very nice for the spine. In fact, this exact sequence of sort of Baddha Konasana into a twist is a really nice thing to do at the end of the day. All right, come back to center. Bravo. Give yourselves a hand. High tens to everybody. Especially love you on Monday mornings showing up.